All right. Let's see. Got to turn these off. Which there's one. There's two. All right, now let's see if it starts. We've done it. Oh, that's such a good feeling. All right. The windshield wiper is still moving, so I don't know if that's it stopped. This windshield wiper's got a mind of its own now, but we've done it. I am. Oh, it's still. I guess my gimbal died. Wiper's still moving, but we have done it. Man, that's awesome. All right, now on to coolant lines. It's a good feeling knowing that I was able to rip out all of that wiring on the inside of the bus, and the bus still starts. So I did something right, which is good. So now what we are going to do is we are going to take these lines. So there's a heater on the other side of the firewall here. We are going to disconnect essentially both of these, but take this piece right here and just turn it, loop it into this line. And then there is also the heater that goes to the back of the bus, which is on this side coming through the firewall. Oh, I had low battery on my phone, sorry. So we have these two also. These are gonna come out, and then all we're gonna do is we're gonna just take, I can't flip the camera, this is kind of tough, but we're gonna basically cut this line, take again this piece here, and loop it into the line on the other side so that it just completes the system for just the motor. So now the coolant is only being used for the motor and none of the heaters on the inside of the bus. So let's get started. We are going to do the other side first, and then we'll come over here and do this side, and then there will probably be a big mess on the inside of the bus. So let's get to it. So just to make this process a little bit easier, try not to make a mess if there's coolant in the lines, I am going to take out the screw up here just to give this line a little bit more play for when we disconnect it. So, and that's if I can get to this, which honestly, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get to that. So, let's just try it. I don't know how. All right, I lied. We're just going to go for it, and we're going to just take this off. So, come on. There we go. A little bit more. Oh. That was not as bad as I expected it to be, but is that leaking from somewhere else? Is the real question. Which that would not be good. All right, all in all, that was not that bad. I caught majority of it in the bucket. Now we're gonna take out these two, and then looking at the whole system here, What we're probably gonna end up doing is honestly taking this line and just looping it up over and then back down. I think that's the easiest way to do this. All right, so another weekend, another project here on the bus. Today we are taking out the coolant lines that go all the way to the back heater, and obviously the back heater itself. So I've already rerouted everything in the engine as far as the coolant lines go, but now it's taking out these lines. So basically what I'm going to do is I am going to clamp off on both sides here because it is just me. I want to make as little mess as possible. So with that being said, I'm going to clamp off both sides, cut it, and then obviously there might be some in here, so whatever's in the middle of that will drop into the bucket. And then after that, I will take the one side and basically pull it through and just let it drain into the bucket as much as I can get into the bucket. And then the other side, I'll do the same thing from the back to the bucket. And then we'll just go to the other line as well. So with that, let's just see what happens. I'm trying not to make a big mess today. So I didn't really think that through because I didn't take them out. I didn't like pull them through first. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it, try and drain as much as possible. Then what I'm gonna do is now take these and just keep this one up so that I have it plugged on the other side. So it's not gonna go anywhere, but there's still a lot in the line. So just to not make mess, I'm gonna probably like just tape it up to the cat channel there. And then I'll cut the other one, and then I'll just dump from the back first, get the big bit out, this whole line all the way back to the heater. We'll dump it all out, and then we'll worry about the front.
No! No! No!
And that is why when you think you have a plan, always rethink your plan and think how it could go wrong. I really did not. I don't know why I didn't think of that when I lifted the heater, it wouldn't come out the other line, but it just geysered out the side, or out of the other side. So I gotta clean that up now, but it is what it is. Stuff happens, everything can be reversed or fixed. But I had to go inside and get some duct tape because that just did not work. I tried to hold it, it's not gonna work. So now what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take the lines and just turn them around and walk with them out of the bus and just put it out there and then just let gravity do its thing and it'll dump it out. But I'm probably gonna need to get another bucket because I feel like not that much has come out of this bucket or out of the lines and it's already a quarter of the way full. So I'm gonna grab another bucket. I already have filled 2 of these. So yeah, just let's see what happens. Not as it was kind of problematic at one point when there was a geyser coming out the side of the wall, but other than that, we got one side out. Now I got that one clamped, that one's up in the air. I probably should learn from my previous mistake and clamp that off before I do anything here. There it is. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna clamp that off, and then we are going to pull these 2 hoses. I've clamped those and kind of tried to like lift and get as much of the coolant out of those lines as possible. So when I pull them through, it doesn't leak down in there, because see all the wiring and all that stuff back there. It's going to be more of a pain for me to clean that up than I want to deal with. So I'm just kind of trying to be as precautious as possible here. Plus with the dog coming in and out, I just don't want anything on the floor for him to lick. But once that's out, we'll drain these, and then I'm probably going to just disconnect it and leave this in here, this for now. But the plan is to, oh, low battery, gotta charge my phone. The plan is to take this piece, I guess I should say this piece off, and then we're gonna attach this to another piece that we build for in here that's just a little bit cleaner, maybe a little bit smaller, just to give a little more space, and give some, more space for other switches and whatnot. But after that, then, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like ripping up the floor. And then, going over it with some rust inhibitor and stuff, sand it, but we'll see. I know I got to do this door as well, so that'll probably be a project for this weekend as well. It might even be in this video, depending on time. But let's start ripping this out. It's getting loud in here, but we've done it. I know I couldn't get a video. I had my dad come out. Let me turn it down. I had my dad come out and teach me a lesson on gravity, but got the bottom piece out, cleaned it all up. So now, the question is, what's next? So probably the door. I'm gonna run tomorrow, like tomorrow morning. I'll run and get a bunch of coolant and fill the system again, make sure that's all good. But honestly, today I kind of want to start just ripping up some of the pieces of the floor. So we might get up to that. I don't really know. I don't know where this video is going, but stay tuned.